Welcome back, friends. Today, we will learn about the factors affecting teaching related to learners. A learning behavior consists of selecting and applying appropriate learning skills across domains and aligning cognitive skills with values and attitudes. In some cases, learners possess skills that they believe they will not be able to utilize when the appropriate context presents itself. In contrast, learning behaviors are fully integrated into the personality and daily routine of the quality learner. The ability to choose and use the right combination of skills indicates a quality learner. Successful learning may occur organically, but it cannot be accidental. There may be a wealth of educational resources available to anyone, but if they are not equipped with key capabilities, the opportunities to learn will remain untapped. The first and most important factor is the learner's genetics and epigenetics. Some aspects of intelligence are inherited genetically, so different students have different abilities concerning learning and speed of learning. In brain neurons, epigenetic mechanisms appear responsible for introducing dynamic changes in gene expression that underlie learning. The epigenetic regulation of gene expression involves several mechanisms, the most notable of which is the chemical modification of DNA or histone proteins associated with DNA. These chemical modifications can alter gene expression for a long time. The second foremost factor is learners' socioeconomic and physical conditions. Poor nutrition, fatigue, and poor physical health can hinder learning, as can inadequate lighting and ventilation at home and unhygienic living conditions. The importance of a healthy diet and other nutrients cannot be overstated. The development of children and the improvement of learning depends on these factors. The brain consumes 90% of an individual's glucose, so a diet that does not provide adequate nutrients is detrimental to learning. For a learning environment to be successful, several factors must be considered, including the space's design, quality, and setting. Size, configuration, and comfort include fresh air, temperature, light, acoustics, and furniture. They all affect a student's learning. Another important factor is learners' psychological and mental state. Learners' physiological and psychological factors affect teaching. It has been found that intrinsic motivations, such as a student's intellectual curiosity or desire to experiment or explore, are more effective in maintaining learning than extrinsic motivations, such as grades or parental expectations. Rote learning involves repetition to reinforce facts in memory, but it has been dismissed as ineffective and drill and kill since it kills intrinsic motivation. There are alternatives to rote learning, such as active and meaningful learning. The speed, accuracy, and retention depend upon the student's aptitude, attitude, interest, attention, energy level, and motivation. Praising students who answer questions correctly or give good results should be praised. They can produce better results when they are encouraged to do so. Several attitudes are counterproductive, such as always finding fault with the student's answer or provoking or embarrassing the student in front of the class. Specific techniques can increase long-term retention. 1. The spacing effect indicates that studying or lessons spread over some time are better than cramming. 2. Providing other individuals with teaching materials. 3. The concept of self-explanation, paraphrasing material to oneself, rather than passive reading, is recommended. 4. Quizzes that are low stakes. Learners' interest, attention, and enthusiasm is also one of the most important factors in learning. The interest of each student in the class is also different, which depends on aptitude, attitude, motivation, mental health, and aspiration towards the goals of their life. An individual's interest is defined as their affinity towards a particular subject with which they can relate without encountering difficulties easily. A student may become interested in any specific aspect of education or content. Another important learning aspect is the teaching and learner's learning style. Everyone studying in a class possesses different qualities and requires other teaching methods. Learning styles refer to various theories that account for individual learning differences. Many believe that humans can be classified according to their style of learning but differ in how the proposed styles should be defined, categorized, and assessed. Learners' age and maturity also play an important role in learning. As mental abilities and potentialities grow with age, learning efficiency increases up to a point and then declines. Children generally have a greater capacity for learning and acquiring new skills as they grow and develop. The learning potential of grown-up children is greater than that of young children. In the maturation process, bodily systems are developed, bodily organs are coordinated, and individuals are prepared to learn physically. The development of motor skills, such as walking and talking, and other skills, such as reading and writing, are governed by maturation. Individual readiness determines what to learn and how to learn. Learner types also affect learning. When teaching in the classroom, it is important to consider the intelligence of students, their ethnic backgrounds, their race, their beliefs, and their socio-economic status. The learning process can be affected by defects in vision, hearing, and other diseases, including epilepsy, paralysis, cardiac problems, etc. The consequences of poor vision, hearing impairments, and physical handicaps on learning are profound. It is common for someone who prefers visual learning to see and observe things, including pictures, diagrams, and written instructions. The use of sound has been shown to enhance the learning process of auditory learners. Students with these characteristics often use their voices to reinforce concepts and ideas learned during lectures rather than read written notes. Kinesthetic learners, sometimes called tactile learners, learn through experiencing or doing things. Despite some overlap with visual learning, these types of learners prefer to express themselves through writing, reading articles or books, maintaining a diary, looking up words in dictionaries, or searching the internet for almost anything and everything. So that's all for today. In our next class, we will learn about the factors affecting teaching related to support materials.